Yeah, so I've made some progress in the game. Now I was thinking I'd just take you through it.
Okay.
So as far as the concept of the game, I wanted to make this one just a bit more unique. Because my last game,
Turn you into an antique.
well, everybody kept saying,
Oh, this is kind of like Granny. This is Granny, but with like Spanish lessons.
It's just Granny, but with dueling? What?
It's like Granny?
which was true, because well, that was the goal. So this time around, let's try something a bit different. So for this game, I was thinking, we have a stalker, right? Let's make him the usual serial killer. Now let's say we have a player. So instead of the killer stalking you immediately, I was thinking he gives you a 3 minutes head start. And during this time, he would of course lock himself in a room. In the meantime, players can use this time to solve the puzzles to try to escape. If the player solves a puzzle, the stalker gives them a few extra seconds. So if the timer runs out, the killer will then leave his room and go to the player's location. You can try to hide, but the map is quite small, so it's not that easy. So, for the first time he catches you, I was thinking instead of actually killing you, he just slaps the shit out of you. He then goes back to his room and waits another 2 minutes. So this time, if the player runs out of time again, the killer will then leave the cell again. But now, when the killer actually catches the player again,
He needs some milk.
he kills them and it's game over. So you might think that sounds easy enough, right? Well, there's a catch. I've set up some traps around the map which can kill you. Or we set the timer to 0, which forces the killer to come for you early. Now on the puzzles, I'll just get right to it. I added the usual jigsaw puzzle, a very simple one actually. One involving levers, another where you cut the wires in the correct order or you die. And finally, like you requested, a Bioshock inspired hacking puzzle. So here's how I did this one. First, I made the models. Then I added the code. So I thought instead of water, it can actually just be electricity flowing through these pipe wire thingies. Here's the finished puzzle. Now for our stalker. For this part, I just created the model infuse, gave him some dirty clothes, made the proper adjustments. I felt like a face mask was more appropriate since it complements his dirty clothes. Then I added the story. Well, if you can call it that. Yeah, it's pretty much just a threatening message he leaves on the board for you to see when you wake up. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Now I just have to do a bit of testing and we should be good.